All right. Say Rose, the daughter, sat across the desk from Moon, the dealer, in Moon's office. I was trying to find a way where I didn't have to use their names more than once, but I think this is just the cleanest way to do it. And the first sentence is just to state that it's Moon's office, and then we're not having to establish that as we go forward. In Moon's office, above the In Other Words lounge, on South Neon, in the heart of the Sprawl District of City Without End, Moon repeated herself when Rose did not answer the first time. So you are saying take it, saying I can take it or leave it. That's it. Okay. Rose shrugged and saw Rose shrugged to the rise of Moon's anger. The woman's, let's say the dealer, because we've already established that's who she is. The dealer's face was a constellation of multicolored jewels. I'm already going to cut a sentence. Rose shrugged. I'm going to cut this piece out here because we'll show her anger through detail instead of just saying she's angry. Rose shrugged. The dealer's face was a constellation of multicolored jewels, but her cheeks were a flush of pink going to red. Rose decided a shrug was both not enough and too much. See, I'm already almost to 100 words. You just got to keep it tight with these flash fiction pieces, and I don't tend to do that. And I've used the characters' names for the beginning of each sentence, which isn't necessarily great either. Rose decided a shrug was both not enough and too much. We should not make less money for working with you longer. Times are tough. Moon's color settled a bit. Always are. The synthetics are, let's say the synthetics are getting better. Most people can't tell the difference between them and what you dirt farmers produce. Let's say Rose smiled. Her skin felt tight on one cheek from the scar there. People with money can tell the difference. Moon shrugged. Moon shrugged and looked away. That gave away too much information, but it probably meant Moon had accepted her fate in this negotiation. Have you ever left Earth? Excuse me. All right. Rose shook her head. She could explain more, but what was the point? Let me fix a typo. There are lovely places beyond. There are lovely places beyond the old world. We'll capitalize that. Lovely people. Even beautiful things grown you would never see on this surface. Sounds wonderful, Rose said. Okay, let's say her fingers drummed on the cedar box in her lap. I want to add something up here across the, let's say, clear glass desk. There we go. All right, just a couple extra words for no reason, I guess. Sounds wonderful, Rose said. Her fingers drummed on the cedar box in her lap. Moon rolled her eyes. Hold on, we'll put this at the beginning. I usually don't nitpick this much in a story. I just try to get it down, but with the tight word count, I want to use my few words carefully. Doesn't it, though? Moon rolled her eyes. How did you get that scar? Rose licked her teeth and swallowed once. She fought the urge to trace its course over her face. Moon's eyes already did that. The scar ran from under her hairline dangerously close as it passed one eye, and traveled over the corner of its lips, of her lips, Rose's lips, where it changed color before it petered out at her jawline. All right. I don't know why I have a quotation mark there. That makes no sense. All right. Rose said, Yato gave it to me. Moon's eyes widened. Yato is dead. Rose raised her eyebrows, and the corner of, let's say, in the unscarred corner of her mouth twitched. I can't say that I miss him. It's a dangerous city sometimes, Moon said. I wonder why your dirt farmer father would send you, especially after Yato did that. Rose's lips worked a bit before she finally spoke. Yato is dead, so no worries there. No, that's not good enough. Yato is dead. No. I got a better line than that. Someone should have warned Yato of that. Are you afraid someone might want to hurt you again over a tough negotiation on your father's behalf? Let's see. I think of this scar as a warning to others, not myself. So you killed Yato? Did he ask for a discount? He did not, and I did not. Did your father kill him? father does not leave the farm, but he has people who handle his business in the city for him. Like you, for instance. I don't know who killed Yato. Let's stop using his name. I don't know who killed him. But it doesn't hurt for others to wonder. Moon laughed. Very well. I accept your rise. I accept your increase with grace and hope that will be kept in mind in the future. It's better to hold onto a loyal customer than to try to find a new one. Rose finally, we're up to 500 words now, so I'm doing okay. Rose finally lifted the cedar chest onto the glass surface of the clean desk. She pushed it across with a unfortunate screech. The two materials did not go well together, it appeared. A gift for your loyalty and goodwill. Let me fix a typo there. I need an "and" instead of an "a" there. Alright, a gift for your loyalty and goodwill. Moon stood a little to lift the box closer instead of sliding it. As she leaned over, Moon took in a deep sniff of the wood. Rose smiled, but said nothing. Flipping open the lid, Moon took time to smell and taste all the samples. Now that the negotiations are done, I'll admit there is a huge difference in the real stuff. I sell to customers here, of course, but this stuff really earns off-world. Does your father ever consider sending you to the stars? Rose shrugged yet again. We're happy to let you do that. We want you to turn a profit. It's good for all of us. If you ever want to see the world from above and what things might lie beyond, I'd be happy to take you on a quick tour. Call it goodwill between good friends. Rose sighed. If I ever do, I will surely come to you. Moon had already returned to the box. She pulled the glass stopper from a bottle of clear liquid and breathed deeply. Made from real roses. People with money can tell the difference. Everyone can tell the difference. Rose left through the side service entrance. Her father's men loaded her into the transport and whisked her away. Alright, now we need to wrap this up. I'm up to right about 750 at this point. The city, let's say they passed the last structures on the outskirts of city without end. It turns out everything ends. They raised clouds of dust from the wastelands as the impossibly tall buildings slowly fell away behind. Alright. I do want to add something in earlier, but since it's a flash fiction for a contest, I'm going to see how much space I have left. After many miles, the fences and the lush growth of their land came into view. Armed guards opened the gates for her, and everyone visibly relaxed as she stepped out on the tall grass again. Now Rose drew in the smells as... Okay, I'll mention that it's nighttime later. As the darkness of the wastelands revealed more of the stars Moon had bragged about. Okay. I might want to change some things on there, but I'm not sure yet either. Here on the surface, she could smell the saffron, smell the hints of saffron. I don't even know if that's a thing. Hold on. Saffron. There we go. All right. Saffron, cinnamon. I am not going to spell anything right. Okay. Cinnamon, nutmeg, coffee beans, roses, and more. The one smell, more subtle than the others, but clearest to her, was the vanilla. Alright, I'm going to pull this into its own paragraph because it seems significant. Was the vanilla. Alright, why is the vanilla so important? This was the biggest money maker. Let's say cash crop. Cash crop of the last several years. So rare, so vital to so many indulgences. This was all the leverage they needed over dealers like moon. And her family's farm was one of the last places in all the world to grow it organically. Alright, we're up over 900, so if I want to add anything else, I need to finish off here. Rose turned her eyes to the skies. The sprawl of cities and lights that wrapped the full moon truly did not have an end. She ignored that as she took in the wash of galaxies that could not be seen from the city floor. Alright. Real close on count here, so I need to finish up. Rose turned her eyes to the skies. The sprawl of cities and lights that wrapped the full moon truly did not have an end. She ignored that as she took in the wash of galaxies that could not be seen, let's say, like this. Like this from the city floor. From this, let's say, the city streets. I was trying to get cute there. From the city streets on Earth or the moon. Nor the moon? Okay. Alright. Here, they were lovely. With the smell of vanilla.